Hi guys, welcome to a new episode on my series on how to pass the PCEP test. In this video, we'll be covering the last part of the test. The topics we'll be covering are the importance of functions, how to make functions, how to deal with multiple inputs from the user, and how to set up a default variable. Let's get started. So first, the main importance of functions are to refrain from spaghetti code. Spaghetti code are code that works but is hard to understand when you're reading it, and also when there are repeating lines. Functions can help you refrain from these repeating lines and can help you deal with spaghetti code. Let's say, what if you want to print 5 rows of I love blank? So let's say these lines are I love burgers, I love gaming, I love reading, I love school, and I love coding. Well, you have to place print and then I love blank, then print I love blank, print I love blank, print I love blank. So that's repeating lines. Well, you can use a function. So let's say define I love and then x. So we're asking input from the user. Print I love and then comma x. There, that's a very simple function. So let's say I love, and we can put anything we want. Let's say I love burgers. When you run this program, it puts I love burgers, I love gaming, I love reading, I love coding, I love studying. So this refrains it that you have to repeat 5 print lines. And this doesn't mean it limits it to only 5 lines. You can put as many lines as you want in the function. So it refrains it from having too many repeated lines. If there are repeated lines like this one, it's less. So now I'll teach you how to deal with multiple inputs. So let's say I love burgers, and then let's put another one. I'll say I love surfing too. When you run this program, it has an error because the function only asks for one variable or one input, but we placed 2, so it has an error. How we can deal with this is either just having one input, or you can put another variable inside. Let's say I love x and then y, and then comma again and comma y. So now when you run this program, it prints the I love burgers and surfing here. So you did it right. But what if like this? So what if there's only one input? Well, we can then set up a default variable. So let's say if there isn't anything that goes with y, so if there's only one input, we can say y equals surfing. Or let's put another one. Let's say I love computers. There you go. When you run this program, it puts your I love burgers and surfing, I love gaming and computers, I love reading and computers, I love coding and computers, and I love studying and computers. So you can see here that we only placed one input here, but then it placed the default variable here. So that's the basic explanation of functions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new.